There are a lot of crypto projects out there that claim to be Ethereum killers. A couple of examples include Solana, Avalanche, Cardano, and the list goes on and on and on. But in this video, I want to give you one very compelling reason why Ethereum simply can't be killed and in fact is likely to win. It has to do with this article that Vitalik, the creator of Ethereum, published 2 days ago. It's an open and transparent look back at the development of Ethereum to ask some critical questions about what decisions were made, how those decisions could have been made differently, and what the lessons learned could be moving forward. For example, Vitalik examines the issue of why it's taken so long to transition to proof of stake, and in fact, as it turns out, they could have actually moved to proof of stake maybe as early as 5 years ago, but it would have been a relatively simple version of proof of stake, and instead they opted to take the harder path, to spend years researching and developing a completely new form of proof of stake that, yes, would be more complex, but that would also be more useful, that would create more value and also be more future-proof. Another question Vitalik asks is whether the initial distribution of ETH issuance could have been done differently to be more fair and more equitable. And in fact, it turns out it potentially could have been, but then that would have been accompanied by a whole new set of different issues, so it's not necessarily black and white. One's better than the other. Anyways, why does this introspective dissection of the roads not taken show how Ethereum can't be killed? Well, there's three main reasons. First of all, the founder has no ego. He's completely dedicated to the project and is willing to look back upon and accept past mistakes in order to improve future development. And seriously, how often do you see that? Number two, this article clearly shows that there's room for dissent, for criticism, and for constructive debate at the very core of Ethereum's dev team. Vitalik is not surrounded by a cabal of yes men captured in groupthink mentality. They actually think through the different options, examine the alternatives, and then plot the best path forward. Number three, the community of people developing Ethereum is focused on making the best blockchain possible, making the most efficient and most scalable blockchain possible. They're not focused on pumping their own bags and getting rich. They've made hard decisions and taken more difficult routes specifically because it would improve the long-term viability of the network as opposed to trying to maximize the founder's profit. And let me read you this quick little snippet from Vitalik's conclusion in this article. He says, "In general, it sometimes feels to me like Ethereum's biggest challenges come from balancing between two visions, a pure and simple blockchain that values safety and simplicity, and a highly performant and functional platform for building advanced applications. My personal dream is to achieve both visions at the same time." These are big goals for a big project, and my money is on the smartest people building the coolest things. Now, none of this guarantees anything, but think about it this way. Would you rather back or put your money into a crypto project where the founder is a hype artist that's shilling things, that's basically a snake oil salesman trying to pump their own bags? Or would you rather back a crypto project where the founder and creator is a literal genius with absolutely zero ego, whose primary ambition is not to get rich, but to make sure that Ethereum simply becomes the most useful, the most value-added, and the most effective blockchain possible?